All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Saturday edition here of the Tejano Time podcast. Good evening to each and everybody that's out there that's got us tuned in right here and are watching. That's right, and we got for the very well, I guess I would say for the very first time. I'd like to welcome her back to the show. She's been on the radio show before in the past, and she's been missing in action, should I say, for about what?
Yeah, I've been very radio silent, but thank you so much for having me on here, Keith. This was one of the reasons I've been radio silent, because we've been working super hard in the studio, so we just have been really focused on getting these upcoming huge projects out. So I am back and I am excited, and thank you so much for having me here on Tejano Time Podcast. I'm very excited to be here.
And we are definitely excited to have you, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriella Salazar, that's right. She is with us here, New Mexico's very own, should I say. It's just some great things. She's got a lot of great tunes out, a lot of great music that she's done in the past. Performance-wise, I've seen her perform, in San Antonio before, and she misses Texas a lot. We just had a conversation here a little bit there, but she definitely does miss Texas. And any plans to come back to Texas for a visit or anything like that in the future? I know you got a lot of things on your plate right now, so
There's
that's going to probably affect that, huh?
there's always plans to go to Texas, whether they're fulfilled or not. That's a whole other story. But yes, I do miss Texas, San Antonio. I miss it so much. So we are really hoping that we'll be able to get out there soon for one thing or another. And we are just really excited for this song to be played out there in Texas, out there in Houston, Texas. So, like I said, hopefully we will be back out there soon. But for now, we're just gonna keep sharing content with you guys and give you guys these projects to just keep you sated just for a little while till we can get back out there.
Awesome. That is amazing. That's right. So keep a lookout for that. But we're going to get to the new song that she has out right now. That's out on radio. It was out on all digital platforms, should I say? I believe it was released yesterday. Or was it a couple of days ago?
It was
Yesterday.
available. The music video was released on Wednesday, but it's available to all radio stations since yesterday and
There we go.
platforms. So it's on
Yes.
Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, anything you could think of, it's on there.
It's out. It's out. So go in and there's a lot of different playlists that people have, a lot of different platforms that they use. So should I say, and go ahead and definitely add it to your playlist. But we'll get to the song, and maybe we definitely want you to hear the song. Again, it's Gabriella's. We're going back to Gabriella. She has found inspiration and big names in the industry. Not just one, not just two, but she's got quite a few people that definitely has inspired her in the past to get to where she's at today. And Ellie La Reina, Jennifer Pena, Angela Aguilar, just to name a few, Selena, Becky G, Marian Tay. I mean, I can go on. You got
Oh,
probably a
yeah,
handful more.
I have so many. It's hard to name. Like you said, like Elida Reina's like been a huge inspiration. So has Jennifer Pena, and I have inspirations across all genres. My one of my biggest as well. She's a pop artist. Her name is Tate McRae. So I have definitely tried to make my own sound because I know that they have made their own sound in this business in this industry,
Mhm.
and I just want to follow in their footsteps and keep doing what I love to do.
Awesome. There you go. Gabriella Salazar, a guest on the show today here on Tejano Time Podcast, and this goes out to everybody watching. Share the live, guys. All right, and anybody that wants to, add some questions, maybe you might have for Gabriella in here in just a few minutes. I know we've got a couple of comments, 7 comments already coming on the board. We'll get to those there in just a few minutes. Again, the new. Well, other than your new single, before we get to your new single, Gabriella, tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and your band and everybody else right now. So I know you had, like you said, you took some time to tackle some projects. What projects other than the single that you have right now you're working on?
We're working on the second CD right now, so that's been a huge one. Second CD. This music video was a big one, and hopefully some more in the future. And I'm also a freshman in college, so that's definitely kept me super busy. So things like that, getting ready to just kind of finish out my college semester this year. That's been keeping me really busy. And like I said, just finishing being in the studio. We're constantly in the studio. We're constantly coming up with new ideas of what to post. But I'm always posting on social media. I always try to. So be sure you all are following me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I post some pretty funny comedy content there on TikTok. You get to see kind of like the goofy side of me. One of my biggest videos actually, it kind of coincides with Thanksgiving, so be sure to go check that out. And yeah, so I've just been really trying to stay busy and pulled in every which way, and
Oh yeah.
that's what's happening right now.
So you're back, okay? Again, the first album that you had out, Concepto Rosa, did very, very well for you. That one there, you took throughout the state of Texas. You took it over here from New Mexico and whatnot, and shared that with us, and it did very well for you here. It got some airplay on different radio stations here in Texas. Again, you did a song shortly after that with Anna Kayla. Tell me a little bit about that song right there.
Well, for anyone who doesn't know, me and Anna Kayla Trio, she's a fellow New Mexican artist. Well, she's in New York right now, but she's a fellow New Mexican artist. Me and her have known each other forever. She's a year older than me, but we were in a talent show when we were like in kindergarten and first grade, I believe. I don't remember too well the age there, but we were there. We were in a girls group for a while. When we were a little older, we were in mariachi together for years and years and years. So me and Anna Kayla have always been really, really good friends. And so we decided, it had been talked about for years between our parents, between ourselves, like, hey, we need to do a song together now that we're both doing music. Like, that would be amazing. And we finally were like, okay, we need to do it because she was leaving to New York. And so we're
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, we need to do this before you leave because who knows where life's going to take each of us. And so that's kind of where it came from. So we took some time picking out some different songs to see like, okay, well, let's do this one or let's do this one. And then we finally found Lo que un hombre debería saber. And we're like, yes, this is girl power. We definitely need to do this song. And right before we recorded it, actually here in my studio, we did our old warm up exercises that we did when we were in that girl group together. I still had the binder. I think I was in 5th grade, and she was
Mm-hmm.
in
Wow.
6th grade. We were super young, and we are like, let's just do the old warm ups just for nostalgia, for old time's sake. So we had a lot of fun doing that, and it was just a super, super fun project overall. And the photo shoot that we did for it, we got a bunch of cute pictures, and we were laughing and just having fun the whole time. And it was just such a great experience. And it was the first duet I did with another artist, and it was the perfect first duet.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That, and shortly after that as well, you did a song with Mom,
Yes, I
Mujer Maravilla.
did.
Yes.
Um, I love that song. It is such a beautiful song. It's an original, of course. My mom and Omar, my manager, president of my record label, Numex Records, and me, we all. Omar is the one who wrote the song, and my mom and me helped out. It is such a beautiful song. It is. We released it right in time for Mother's Day because we thought, yes, this is what it needs to be. It's translated to Wonder Woman, so Mujer
Mm-hmm.
Maravilla, Wonder Woman, and it is talking about how powerful our moms are, super moms, and it's not just targeted towards moms. It could be anyone in your life that has just been that role for you, that has been that rock for you. So whether it be a tia, an abuela, a grandma, an aunt, a cousin, a teacher, it's just really a universal song just to show thank you. And we got to release like a little photo collage music video for that, and we asked a lot of my followers to send in pictures of them with their Mujer Maravilla, and we did a compilation of all of them, and it came out super, super awesome. And I was just so happy to see all of these wonderful pictures and to have just awesome supporters showing and giving us those prized pictures to include in the song.
That's definitely, and there were great tracks that did very well for you, and
It did,
now
it did take a lot of convincing though, because
she didn't
my
want to do it.
no, my mom is a beautiful singer, and my mom would kind of sing when she was younger, but she's super shy, and so she's always that's where I get my singing from, because she's just my dad likes to say it's from him, but let's be honest, you want to put your earphones on around my dad. He plays a mean air guitar, but that's it. But my mom's a beautiful singer, so it took a lot of convincing for us to do to have her record with us. And she
Hmm.
said, she's like, I will never do a live performance, but I will do it here. So we're still trying to convince her to maybe one day do it live with me.
Do it
But
live.
it's gonna take a lot of convincing.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm sure the show come around with time, and like you said, a whole bunch of convincing. Before we get to the track that you have, the video that you have on your new single, your new song that's out, there's quite a few people that are tuning into the show right now. We want to send some shout outs, give some hellos to everybody out there that's watching. Thank you, everybody that's watching from around here. Let's see what we got here. I know we have us we got a great friend of mine as well, man. He's an awesome dude, very humble guy. Outstanding dude right here, Mr. Lawrence Casares. He says, "Hey,
Hi
Big D."
there,
He's talking to probably somebody here within the live, but he's on the show. He's a wow. I missed a whole bunch here. Okay, from Gonzales, Texas, in the house. That's Sean Zambrano from Tejano Swag Radio is watching. Thank you so much, Sean. Definitely appreciate you. Art Rivera is also on.
Hi there, Art. Thank you so much for tuning in. And what I always like to say when I go live is comment down below where you guys are watching from, because you get to see the wide outreach of people from all different places. So be sure to comment down below where you guys are watching from.
Yes, definitely let us know where you're watching from. I believe they're having a conversation there amongst themselves. Let's see. We got some. Hi, Gabriella J from Houston. Somebody's watching here.
Hi
You
there,
look great.
Jans. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm
Awesome.
glad you got to catch it.
Awesome. Let's see what else we got here. We got some several other people here. This is also from Chris Zavala as well.
Hi there, Chris. Thank you so much for tuning in, and love you too, amigo.
Yeah, let's see. We got Saludos, Mr. TDK as well in there. Just dropped in. He says here to say hello. There he is. Big shout out
Hi
to that guy right there. So many people that are watching right now. If you guys have anything that you would like to ask her, got Stella Alexander, Damian Garza. Hello, Keith and Gabriella Salazar.
Hi there, Stella. Thank you so much for tuning in and for commenting.
Just so I mean, I'm gonna try to make this where we can get to as many as we possibly can. They're going up a little too fast here. San Antonio, Texas is also in there.
We got San Antonio, Texas in the
Luna,
house. Like I said,
yes.
oh, I miss San Antonio so much. My cousin actually lives out there, so hopefully we'll be able to get back there soon. I'm missing the food there, definitely, because here in Taos, especially, I'm from Taos, New Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
nothing is open past 8 p.m. except for McDonald's. So definitely missing the late night the late night food runs that we
Oh
went
yes,
whenever
that you
we
would.
went to Texas, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Wow, 8 o'clock over there. Wow, you
Oh
gotta.
yes, definitely. Like I
You
said,
know,
pretty much the only thing past that is like Domino's or McDonald's. That's about
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's like when dinner time is over. Dinner time is over over there,
Yes,
huh?
definitely.
Yeah, that is crazy. So again, right now, again, we would like to welcome her to the show. I mean, it's been some time. Gabriella Salazar here from New Mexico is on the Hello Time podcast. A great artist, great rising star, should I say, in the industry. What issues have you encountered, along the way to get you to where you're at today? That's some obstacles and stuff like that play. Being a female artist, we know it's tough.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about that earlier. There's just so many things where even it's sad that two female artists, can bash each other, or people can put that up amongst it on the table and just throw it out there, just saying who's better than the other and whatnot. I mean, there's room for everyone, you
Yes,
know.
definitely. Yeah, just like you said, being a female artist in this industry that is mainly male dominated
Hmm.
has been super challenging at times, especially when you have other people trying to pitch you against other female artists, when that is never the case. We're always there
Right.
for each other, and we're always there to support each other. And we're all different artists. We're all different styles. We're not the same person, so it's not really fair to compare us because we're very different. And also,
Hmm.
me being super young, that's also been kind of a struggle.
Struggle.
I'm only 18 years old, so and I've been doing this for 7 years, but I've been like actually performing and doing this for about 5 years, and just we've definitely had to learn. And another big struggle is I don't have a name tied behind me. Don't have any sort of musical background. Like I said, my mom sings, but just just like to herself.
Just
I don't have like a big name to tie me to, so we've definitely had to learn along the way, um like what works, what doesn't work. We've learned many lessons about people and about music and about just
Hmm.
everything in general. So have probably been my biggest struggles so far, but I'm very, very blessed to be under an amazing record label, New Mex Records. Um, I couldn't be where I am without New Mex Records and also without my amazing manager and the president, Omar Hernandez. He has absolutely taken me from um, someone who didn't know what they wanted to do and what style they wanted to do and helped me follow my dreams in a path. It all started out with some Spanish lessons. That's where me and Omar started out with Spanish lessons, and we never imagined it turn into this huge, awesome, big dream that I've wanted to do. I love singing. I've loved singing ever since I was 2 years old. And so this is truly a dream come true that I never thought would be possible. So I'm just super thankful to my team and to my amazing parents, Jerome and Feliz Salazar. My dad, you don't hear about or see much because he prefers it that
Hmm.
way. Um, but I'm super thankful to them and the wonderful family members and friends that have continued to support me and shown some support every time along the way. And to my wonderful followers who are always commenting and being absolutely amazing. I know I see a lot of them in this comment section. So I just want to thank them as well because I wouldn't be here without their constant support. So huge shout out to all of my followers and supporters who have been there along the way.
Yep, yep, that's true. Yeah. So if you guys are listening and if you guys are watching the show, again, follow her. Okay, is to follow her on her social media platforms. She's got a lot of great things in the coming up in the upcoming future. As the 2024 is going to be a big year for Gabriella Salazar. I'm saying it right now. You know.
We're planning on it. We're very, very excited what this year is going to hold, and I'm back. So
Yeah.
no more radio silence.
Right. So I think we answered this question earlier. I'm not sure. I think we did, but just in case, Lawrence here has a question here for Gabriela Salazar. Are you planning to come to Texas anytime soon?
We don't have any definite plans as of right now, but of course, there's a bunch of events that are coming up in Texas. Of course, there's fanfare that we go to every year, so we'll see what happens. There's, like I told Keith, we're always planning on going to Texas because we absolutely love it there. So hopefully sooner rather than later we'll be out there, but we're definitely going to be out there sometime soon.
There you go. There we go. Also, Roger Medina is watching as well. Utah City. This is now tonight, now today. No, now good luck for music. Now band. Now I'm not sure what the heck he's saying there.
Hi there, Roger. Thank you so much for tuning in and for always being so supportive because he's always in my supporting me in my comment section. So huge shout out to Mr. Roger Medina out there in Utah.
There you go, Roger. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Irene Mendoza from Glendale, Arizona, is watching as well.
Hi there, Irene. Shout out to Arizona. That's why I love
Yes.
to have people comment down below where they're watching from because it's just so fun to see all of these different people from all these different places, and it's kind of surreal to me that I never imagined people knowing my name or knowing who I am outside of little old Taos, New Mexico, because
Yeah.
if you didn't know, Taos is extremely small, super small. So I come from a very, very small town. So it's definitely a dream come true to be where I'm at right now. And we're just hoping that it keeps going up.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And we have another question here also from my good boy, my good friend there, Mr. Lawrence. Let me send this out to Roger, that man also from San Antonio who's tuned in here. He's a big fan of yours right now. So, right. Mr. Lawrence, have you considered going to the Vegas takeover? That's the next question there he has for you.
That is definitely something we are looking into right now, actually. So fingers crossed that that happens, or if not, like I said, we are planning on traveling to a bunch of different places, including Texas and including all the different places in the United States. So, like I said, we're looking into that right now, but it's not a for sure thing.
All right.
But we're just excited anywhere we perform because I love to meet new people. I love to see new people and to get my music out there because it's what I love to do. It's been my passion since I was a little girl. So hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. There you go, Lawrence. And he also is looking for some merch. He says here, where can he get some merch? I need a cap and a T-shirt.
Right now, the only merch that we have at the moment is pop sockets, stickers, bows. So we don't have too much merch, but we are working on getting some more. But it wouldn't be until after my second album comes out. So it might be you might have to wait just a little longer, Lawrence. Just a tiny bit longer.
Yeah, then it'll be in the mail. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Mr. Lawrence, right there. So, okay, guys. So, if you're joining us once again here on the show, "No Soy Tan Fácil" is the name of her new single. All right, it hit radio airwaves yesterday, all digital platforms as well. It was out, and tell me a little bit about that song. I know there's a story behind this song.
It is an absolutely beautiful song. It was given to us by Cesar Morquecho. He's a amazing composer, and it is such just a very powerful song. And so we wanted to make sure that both in the recording and in the music video we just wanted to make sure those emotions come through in the song. Of like the main line is I'm not going to be fooled by you. So it is definitely such a strong and powerful song. And we just wanted to make sure that those emotions were clearly in the music video and in the song. And like I said, huge shout out to Cesar Morquecho and huge shout out to Rolando Revilla for the amazing arrangement that he did for this song, because it makes it that much more beautiful and that much more powerful. And we were just so excited to release this song, and we have been holding on to it for a little bit because we wanted to make sure both the video and both the song were perfect for everyone out there. And so we hope that you guys enjoy, even if you don't watch the music video, that you at least listen to the song and you just digest it and think about it, because it's all about, we wanted to kind of go for the female empowerment sort of move. Like, I don't need anyone but myself. I don't need someone to love me. The most important thing is that I love myself and I know who I am as a person. So that's kind of the message we are sort of sending, that I know who I am and I don't need someone thinking I'm a fool when I'm clearly not.
There you go. And everybody take a listen to the song. We got the video here that we're going to play for everybody out there. So let us know what you think as well. Like you said, drop your comments in the box, and below, and we will get to those here shortly. So take a listen to the song right here. Again, No Soy Tan Fácil is the name of the song. It is out on all digital platforms. You can watch it on YouTube as well, but we have it for you right here for those of you that are watching the show right here on the Tejano Time podcast. We'll be right back here in just a few. All right. Stay tuned, guys.
Hola, es Gabriella Salazar. I am here in my prom dress for a senior prom. I'm here taking pictures and I don't have a date. I'm dateless, but who needs them? Talk to you guys later. Bye. Adios.
No me digas que me quieres y que por mi amor te mueres. No te creo nada. Siempre con el mismo cuento y amarte de ser tu juego. No, ya no digas nada. No antes que la luna me vas a bajar. No me vas a agradar. Te digo que conmigo no va a funcionar. No soy tan fácil de engañar. No soy igual que las demás. Y a tu discurso de lo sé. Ni pienses que voy a caer. No soy tan fácil de engañar. No soy igual que las demás. Si tú me quieres conquistar, se necesita mucho más. No soy tan fácil de engañar. Pensabas que todos serían contigo, pero en realidad serían de ti.
back to the stage, should I right now, and then Gabriella as well. I have the song, and I have the song as well with audio, and we'll figure out what happened there with the video. But I want everybody to take a listen to the full song. There, I know some pieces we're missing there, but we're definitely going to get everybody to take a listen to that song right now. We're going to do it right now. Okay, so again, guys, No Soy Tan Fácil is the name of the song. We do apologize for that right there. I'm not sure what happened right there. I know it was between a transmission issue right here, but anyhow, definitely going to play the song for everybody out there, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So thank you so much once again for listening. It is available, by the way, on all digital platforms. So go out there and stream it and add it to your playlist, guys. Yeah, that's right. Check it out one time right here on Tejano Time
No me
Podcast.
digas que me quieres y que por mi amor te mueres. No, 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 no te creo nada. Siempre con el mismo cuento y amarte de ser tu juego. No, 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 ya no digas nada. Prometes que la luna me vas a bajar y eso mismo se lo has dicho a cuantas más. Si crees que con eso me vas a agradar, te digo que conmigo no va a funcionar. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Ya tu discurso me lo sé, ni pienses que voy a caer. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Si tú me quieres conquistar, se necesita mucho más. No soy tan fácil de engañar. Pensabas que todos serían contigo, pero en realidad serían de ti. Prometes que la luna me vas a bajar y eso mismo se lo has dicho a cuantas más. Si crees que con eso me vas a agradar, te digo que conmigo no va a funcionar. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Ya tu discurso me lo sé, ni pienses que voy a caer. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Si tú me quieres conquistar, se necesita mucho más. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Ya tu discurso me lo sé, ni pienses que voy a caer. No soy tan fácil de engañar, no soy igual que las demás. Si tú me quieres conquistar, se necesita mucho más. No soy tan fácil de engañar.
There you go. There you have it right there. That is it, right? That is it. No Soy Tan Fácil is the name of the song, ladies and gentlemen out there. And the song is available on all digital platforms. So go out and stream it while you can right now, okay? If you liked it, it's actually it's a very catchy song. Sounds very different compared to what you have done in the past. Like you said, it's your own sound, it's your own distinctive sound that you have, and you did well with that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you so much. I take a lot of inspiration. We take a lot of inspiration from all kinds of artists. We kind of like to say that's what my style is every style, because I don't just listen to one type of music. So it wouldn't make sense for me to just sing one type of music and one genre of music. So we're always branching out and trying different things because we want to stay unique. And I just love so much how No Soy Tan Fácil came out. And it is such, like you said, it is such a catchy song. I'm constantly getting it stuck in my head. And it is available, like he said, on all platforms, on Apple Music, iTunes, all streaming platforms, Spotify. So be sure that you check it out and add it to your next playlist. And the video, I know we had some technical difficulties, but that happens all the time. But
Definitely.
I was so happy that we were able to come out with this video. And that isn't the only music video I have out, actually. So if you guys haven't checked out the other two music videos I have, of course, my very first one was Bandido. And that music video was very different for me because that was my first music video ever. So I was super awkward and I was super shy, especially because I like I said, it was my first time ever. And at that time, I was still shy. I was still kind of breaking out of my shell. And I know we talked about this earlier. I've definitely come a long way in terms of breaking out of my shell. We were talking about first
Yes.
interviews.
I was just going to tell you about that right now. One of her very first, I guess we were talking, we had gone into that conversation early on before the broadcast here. Her very first interview, that she did, she said she was a train wreck,
It was, and it wasn't anything on the interview. It was all on me. I was only 11 or 12 at the time, and I just released Gracias al Sol, my first ever single. And
Mhm.
I got super nervous and I didn't know how to do a radio interview. So I would get asked questions like how you were asking me, and I would just be all, yeah. Like that's the whole thing. And I was telling Keith how at least this way you can look at me and you get to see me, and at least if I were to just be like yeah, like you'd be looking at something, but that was for
Right, right.
a local radio station, and so you just heard on air just me going yeah. So I definitely that's a huge thank you and shout out to my team, to Ahmad, for teaching me how to actually speak and not be so shy. So for my Bandido, like I said, the first ever music video, I was still a little shy, but it came out really, really good. And also my second music video, that one was totally, I feel like, night and day from Bandido. That one was Tonto, and I was very, very lucky to have done it alongside my family members because all the girls in there are my
Hmm.
cousins. So it made it super, super fun. It wasn't just like strange people that I didn't know who it was. It was my cousins. And so that was a super fun. So be sure you guys go check out Tonto and Bandido. Be sure you can see the progression of my
Yep.
I guess actress days, or I don't know what
Hmm.
to call it. You could see the progression of it, and this one you could definitely tell I'm very much more confident than I was in the past two videos. So be sure to go check them out. They're on my music page on YouTube at Gabriella Salazar Music.
There you go, and not just your acting side. We're talking about your music side as well. You know what I mean? From one song to the next, and how you take a listen to one song and it just gets better, and it gets everything else. It just comes into play. That's
Yes.
awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, big shout out to everybody out there. Don't forget to go and follow her on her social media platforms. Keep up with the latest and the greatest and what's happening with Gabriella Salazar. It's just awesome. We got some more here. We got from Mission, Texas. Gigi Guerrero is out there. Thank you so much for watching the show.
Hi there,
Uh,
Gigi. Thank you so much for tuning in and leaving a comment from where you're from.
yes, for sure. And saludos from Utah. Noel Hernandez.
We got a lot of people from Utah in the house. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's quite a few tonight. And let's see, Yolanda. Yolanda's Gonzalez. She's also she's there from Colorado in the house.
We got Colorado in the house. We got people from all over. That makes me super, super excited, and it's super awesome to see the different people from, like I said, from all over the place.
Yes, yeah, very, very right about that. Joe Fonseca, he says, awesome song. Like
Hi
the
there,
song.
Joe. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And Grupo Insignia here says, awesome music, Gabriela Salazar.
Hi there. Thank you so much for tuning in. That
That's
is
it.
that is awesome. I love looking at comments. I have so much fun looking at comments.
And Dallas, Texas, which is Joe Fonseca. He is from Dallas, Texas, it says in the house. So
Chances
appreciate
are,
everybody.
yeah, chances are, because I do a miércoles de melodías
Hmm.
every week, or I try to. I've been slacking a little bit, like I said, super busy with all these new projects and my college, and also I have a puppy, so it's like
Yeah.
having a toddler, and so I try to go on there as much as possible, and I always try to reply back to every single one, every single person that comments. And
Hmm.
it's super, super exciting just to look through all the comments and see all the different people.
For sure.
And so that's like one of my favorite things to do.
Yes, that is. It is. It's definitely something to go back on and check out because I mean, there's people from all over the place that are watching, and it's wonderful. And we do appreciate everybody taking the time to check out the show tonight. Best performance and worst performance. Do you have any of those on file?
I let me,
We know about the interview side already.
yes. I don't know. That's super hard. I would say maybe my worst performance. I don't know. I can't think right now. You put me on the spot. You have to give me some time.
Well, you want to take a commercial break? No, I'm
Uh,
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say I know best performance for sure. My best performance I would have to say is I can't pick just one, but I would have to say my best performance is these last couple of times we performed in Texas. Those were amazing. So performing at Fanfare, that was super super fun, and also the other performances we did there, that's probably my best performances, I would like to say, because they were like the most recent ones. And as you know, practice makes perfect, so the more you
Yeah.
perform, the better you get. And for those performances, we had been practicing for months, we have been ready for months. My band, we were solid, so I would say
Yeah.
those were probably my best performances. My worst performance, I can't think of it right now.
No. You probably just don't have one. Maybe you do.
Oh,
You
I
just don't.
probably do. I definitely do, because
Yeah.
there are those moments where I like forget song lyrics because I'm constantly memorizing lyrics, but my memory is so so bad.
Mhm.
So there's just those moments where I completely forget the lyrics, and I'm like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
You can ask Omad, because Omad's my conga player. A couple of times when we used to do Neon Moon a lot, and I don't
Mhm.
know why. I knew the rest of the song, but the first line I could never forget. So right before it was time for me to sing, I'd be all, "What? I don't know what the words are. What's the line?" So I would go to Ahmad, and he would like be like, "When the sun goes down." I was like, "Oh, okay," and then I'd be fine for the rest of the song. So
Okay. It's just that
there,
first part.
yeah, there are those moments where I just completely blank.
Yeah. Wow. So that's probably, well, again, that's, yeah, you do have, I mean, there's one on there, a worst performance. I mean, when you do forget the lyrics, obviously it's going to be pretty bad for you, I mean, everybody out there will accept it the way they accept it, but on your hand, you're like, wow, what the heck happened here? But yeah,
And I definitely have to work some last minute magic to like cover it up so it doesn't look like I
does it
forgot
look
the
like you did?
lyrics.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, so I've definitely had to do that a couple of times where I like just start singing one, I'll just make up a verse or sing another, like repeat a verse
Hmm.
that's not supposed to be there, or I'll like do ad libs or something along those lines if I come in wrong. So I'm definitely not perfect. There's definitely going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
those times, I'm sure, with every artist
Right, right.
where you have like a deer in the headlights moments, like oh no, what did I
Hmm.
do? And after like you kind of like get down on yourself. And I know I'm my own biggest critic. So when I have those moments, I have to remember like it's okay. You're human. It happens to everyone. And my family has to remind me a lot of the time, like it's okay, or like we didn't even notice that you messed up. But I'm truly my biggest critic, so that's always been like a little bit of a hard
Hmm.
part for me.
Hard part, yeah. So, and the guys, again, or I'm talking, well, Gabriella, the question was for you. You know, right now, we just had that question right there, the worst and your worst and best performance that you ever had there, in your short career that you have right now. It's not a short career, but you've 7 8, how many, you said, since you've been doing this for about 7 years now?
I've been recording for 7 years, but I've been like actually playing with my own band for around 5.
Okay, so yeah, so even
Don't
then, that's
Yeah,
still.
don't quote me on the timeline. Like I said, my memory is horrible. I'm like Dory.
Oh man, it is awesome! It is awesome. So, what about the most difficult song to perform while you're on stage, or a request that someone comes up to see? And obviously, you've probably had the song before if they're going to come to request it. But is there any song that you perform that's it's very
Yeah.
difficult for you?
It's called Sapo. I think that's how you pronounce
Oh
it.
yeah.
That song was the bane of my existence for a long time, and I don't know what it was. But I would like, if every time I'd perform it, I would panic, and then
Yeah.
I would like be on the verge of passing out because it's super super fast, and there's like kind of like dance moves that go with it, because it's like, come on everybody, say sup sup sup, and like there's
Mhm.
different, I don't know if you've heard the song before, but it's just that song I would probably have to say has been the hardest. So I've definitely stayed away from that song for as long as I
Yeah.
can, because I don't know what it is about that song. It's just I don't know if it's fast, or like I always manage to almost pass out on that song. And the other songs I'm fine. It's just
Yeah.
one song and I don't know what it is. So that's probably like the hardest song for me to perform. And of course, you have those songs that are like super high to reach and sometimes
Yes.
hard, but that song is number one in my book.
And number one in your book. So you put that song right back in the box and you take the others out, right? You just shove that one in the
Yes,
very bottom and
yes.
hope you don't get to the top.
Yeah, it's been probably like 4 years or something like that since I performed it, and there won't be a
Wow.
long enough time, I don't think, for me to recover from that song. And it's an awesome song, and it's such a fun and catchy song, and a lot of people know it. It just, I don't know what it is. I just wasn't able to like breathe. I guess I would hold my breath or something.
Right, right, yeah, that's true. And I have friends of mine that from here in Texas, which have sang that song for decades. And we're talking about the '90s when they put it out. I know it's been done before prior to that as well, but when these guys took it, and they put it right up there on the top, which is Tony Guerrero and La Sombra.
Yeah, I'll
And
give props for it because
yeah, and then today, I believe to this day today, and again, that song there was, I would say probably a little over 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago, more, well, damn near 30 years, that they came out with it. And they're still singing it today when they perform. So,
it's a great song. It's
yeah.
like
Well, it's like you said, it's a difficult song. It's good. It's a great song. It's just a difficult song because it has to be upbeat.
track star, I guess, to do that song or something like that for me. Or I don't know if it was just like I don't know if I couldn't keep up, or it was more that I would like freak out and I would hold my breath. I think that's part of it. Because sometimes when I get like super anxious or super nervous, I like hold my breath.
Hold your breath,
So
yeah.
that definitely could have been part of it.
Yeah. So what's next for Gabriella Salazar? I know you got the new single out, you got the new video, you're working on the album. Any other upcoming surprises you might have down the way that you want to talk about right now, or give out any?
We
Or you don't want
might
to?
have sooner than people think. We're like I said, we're working on projects sooner, and they're coming sooner than you guys know. We're gonna start shooting them all at you guys because, like you said, I've been radio silent for a while, so now is the time for us to be like, okay,
It's time.
get ready, it's time. So, and now that spring is coming, well, it's still winter, but like in a couple months, there's spring. That means traveling for performances and
Showtime.
going to different places, and hopefully a couple radio tours on the horizon.
Awesome.
And so we have a lot coming. And so you guys just be prepared. Be sure you're following all the socials at Gabriella Salazar Music. You can get the most information on my Facebook at Gabriella Salazar Music, or on my Instagram, Gabriella Salazar Music. But be sure on Facebook you're following my music page because I have two of them. I have my personal page and I have my music page. So be sure you're typing in Gabriella Salazar Music. Be sure you're following that page because we post all the good information on there. And be sure to follow my TikTok. I don't post like a lot of information on there, but I have a lot of fun little skits and you guys get to see the funny side of me. And so you guys go check that out, and be sure you're following my record label as well, Numex Records, on both Facebook and Instagram. Be sure you're following them because they are constantly posting new projects that we're working on. And like I said, we just be ready. And I'm sure I'm going to see you, Keith, a lot more
For
in
sure.
these
Definitely.
upcoming months, hopefully. And I'm super, super excited.
That is amazing. That is amazing. We can't wait, for you to come to Texas and, of course, bring your music back over here again. I mean, it's going to be here regardless on radio, but performance wise, I know there's a lot of fans out there. You have a lot of fans here in Texas that would like to see you perform as well. So as to hopefully there's something in the works for the upcoming future. All you guys, just like she said, all you have to do is just follow her social media pages, her fan page. She will definitely post stuff as it becomes available. So do that, and you'll keep up with all the stuff that's happening with
And
Gabriella.
hopefully we'll get to go to Houston soon because I've never been there.
Yes, it'd be awesome to come down here.
In Texas, I've only been to San Antonio, but I would love to visit like Houston, of course, Dallas, Austin, all of those places would be a dream to perform. So hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to get out to those places and not just San Antonio.
Right, right. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. You gotta come out here and do your radio tour, and go to multiple cities around here to share your music. Get in there. It's always great to get in there and meet the people that are actually behind the mic. The program directors, whatever it is, if it's a local radio station, whether it's internet or whatnot. And meet the people. It's always good for the artist to go out there and have a connection. With us. So it's great. So yeah, we definitely look forward to that. Hopefully that happens very, very soon. So again, thank you so much. I couldn't thank you enough for being on the show today. We want to make sure that everybody is aware that the new single is out. That's the purpose of her being on the show today, is to share her new music that's out there. It's available on all digital platforms. You don't want to pass this one up. It's a great song. It's a very catchy song. So I think this is going to do very well for her. Radio wise, they're going to be requesting it left and right once we get to punch it out. You know what I mean? And just play it. It's going to be a song. It's great. It's something different, like you said, from what you previously done, and we give you props for that. You know what I mean, for going and
Yeah.
taking some time off to really focus on your sound and everything else that comes along with that. It's not what you had before. It's different, but it's actually more catchy. You're
That's
progressing.
why my album is so. If you guys were to listen to my album Concepto Rosa, also on all streaming platforms, if you listen to it, it jumps from one genre to the next. There is every single genre you could think of. There's pop, there's rock, there's bachata, there's New Mexican, there's like all kinds of different genres, and we're going to keep going for that because, like I said, I love to sing all kinds of different genres. I love to listen to all kinds of different genres. I'm constantly discovering on my phone new artists to listen to, and so I draw inspiration from that. And so we're never going to stay the same, is basically what I'm saying. We have our own style. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but we're definitely going to stay true to ourselves because that's who we are through and through.
Exactly. That's who you are. Definitely. Great words right there. We got a comment here. It says, Gabriella, I hope you come to Houston soon to play a concert. Dinora used to come here all the time. That's from Jay.
Yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll get out there to Houston sometime. And thank you so much, Keith, for having me. And huge shout out to your wife, your beautiful wife, for asking about me, as we were talking about before. And just thank you to all the radio DJs and all the radio stations out there who continue to support me and play my music like yourself. It's just such an amazing thing that you support young artists such as myself. And also, I was telling you, it means a lot to me that you support artists who are not from just Texas. You don't support just Texas artists. I'm from New Mexico. And so it means so much to me that you have me on here and that you play my music and that you're just such a huge support for artists like us who are up and coming and who are super excited and super eager to get their music and their foot in the door. So thank you so much, Keith, for having me on here.
No problem at all. Anytime, the door is always open. You already know. Again, in the future, we're here for everyone and everybody, whether you're a local artist, whether you're up and coming and whatnot. Definitely have the door open for everybody, and you, of course, as well. It was just an honor to have you on the show today. When you reached out, said, "Hey, we got this new song. We gotta get on." And Gabriella and I had talked prior to this, but it was little, like you said, over about almost 2 years ago, where we were trying to set something up like that. So yes, definitely. I've got another comment right here. Saludos, hola, Keith, Leal, and Gabriella Salazar from Sonia de la Paz, Radio,
Hi there,
Texas.
Sonia. Thank you so much for commenting. Oh my gosh, I love her music so much.
She's amazing. Yeah.
I think the last time I talked to her in Texas, I told her like how much I loved her hair because she had this beautiful blonde hair. I think that's Sonia de la Paz. This beautiful blonde hair. So huge shout out to Sonia out there. And also I see Carlos Abeta there in the comments. Huge shout out to Carlos and Josh. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys and hope to see you guys soon. And like I said, thank you so much for having me here today, Keith. Like I said, I hope to see you more in the future and hope to be on here in these next upcoming months because I absolutely love talking to you and being on the show. And you are just so amazing. So thank you so much for your support and having me.
Definitely. And we're definitely happy to have you on the show. And welcome back anytime again, Gabriella. We appreciate you. Have a great evening. Say hello to your mom, your dad for me as well. And we wish you the best of luck.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Tuning in. So huge shout out to my mom, Feliz, who's babysitting my dog right now. So huge shout out to her for being grandma to my dog.
There you go right there. So again, great evening to you guys. Thank you so much, Gabriella. Until next time, be safe and God bless.
Bye, guys.